Jordan died in an early morning Hollywood vehicle crash on Monday. A representative told NBC News he lost control due to a medical issue. Was Leslie Jordan's abrupt automobile collision a coincidence or more? Fame only provides a platform. Yeah. Then you must decide give or take. What about Ellen DeGeneres' other abrupt car crash victim, Anne Heche? Could their delicate connection have turned darker? Nobody had the guts to challenge the status quo, but Anne did. She's at the Four Seasons, and her suits and PR say you can't bring her. As a date. Right. She brought her and screamed, "F you, you're fired security," takes them out of the movie premiere before the lights go up. Her wealth was $10 million. For 4 pictures, she lost. Also, Twitch boss Steven. Friends said he was joyful and full of life days before his suicide. He was definitely going through a lot that his wife and others didn't know. Apparently, nobody knew he was. Is Hollywood prone to misinterpreting tragedies? Leslie, Ann, Lisa Left Eye Lopes, and Kevin Hart are linked by fans. Lost control cars, unexplained circumstances. Are these random catastrophes or more sinister? Leslie Jordan, a beloved comedian, died in a car wreck on October 24, 2022, from a sudden cardiac episode. Was his death as simple as it seemed? The inexplicable deaths of Hollywood actors in car crashes is unsettling. Lisa Left Eye Lopes, Anne Hedges, and Kevin Hart's near-fatal crash raise questions. Fans wonder if these accidents are random, after the vehicle crash that shattered his vertebrae 3 times. The narrative gets darker when you learn Leslie Jordan was close to Anne Heche, another actress who died in a terrible automobile crash. Anne had a public breakup with Ellen DeGeneres. My response will be gentle and I won't criticize Ellen. I'll tell the truth about a time. Months before Leslie's, and surprisingly, both Anne and Leslie were excluded from the 2023 Oscars in memoriam. A coincidence or Hollywood's attempt to erase their stories? Hollywood was shaken by Leslie Jordan's death. He died after losing control of his car and hitting a Hollywood skyscraper due to a rapid heart malfunction. The 67-year-old was pronounced deceased at the scene, heartbreaking friends, fans, and coworkers. Questions arose as details surfaced. Why did Leslie Jordan, a vivacious and witty man, have a deadly cardiac episode while driving? The coroner's findings blamed arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease, artery hardening. It surprised those who had followed Jordan's career and seen his colorful Instagram videos during the pandemic, which are frequent among older people. These funny Southern chic clips made him an online star, providing millions of smiles during dark times. His death was most notable for how closely it resembled another Hollywood tragedy, the fiery crash that killed Anne Heche. Both cases involved beloved entertainers who lost control of their vehicles under mysterious circumstances, sparking fan and conspiracy theorist speculation. Like Jordan, Anne Hedges' death devastated Hollywood. The award-winning actress drove her Mini Cooper into a Mar Vista home on August 5, 2022. Due to smoke and flames, firefighters needed roughly 20 minutes to escape the rescue wreckage after the crash. After being transported to the hospital, Hedges was brain dead after a week in a coma. Tonight, her spokeswoman says Anne Hayes is brain dead but on life support for organ donation. Hedges' crash's causes enhance the enigma. Security footage showed her erratic driving before the tragedy. Witnesses said she drove recklessly through residential streets, narrowly missed pedestrians, and hitting a garage before fleeing. Later toxicology testing found cocaine metabolites and other chemicals in her blood, but they did not suggest impairment at the crash. Many wondered what motivated Anne to her terrible death. Her lifelong mental illness led to her accidental death. She was plagued by personal issues, including her friendship with Ellen DeGeneres and her openness about mental health, which tarnished her career. Despite these problems, Heche wrote a posthumous biography about living life to the fullest. She seems to have found peace. No one suspected Leslie Jordan used drugs. He was full of life, sharing stories, laughs, and his charm everywhere he went. He died prematurely, raising worries about health hazards, especially for public figures who bear tremendous scrutiny and strain. However, several fans saw similarities between these tragedies. Jordan and Heche crashed while driving alone. Both were loved and admired by their admirers before their abrupt deaths. The striking connections have raised questions about whether these occurrences were coincidences or part of Hollywood's hidden tragedy. Heche then said that studio bosses threatened her career if she made the relationship public. She said she was dragged out and barred from her after-party to avoid being photographed with Ellen. Despite the risks, Heche held Ellen's hand at public occasions and became Hollywood's most recognized same-sex couple, The Time. For 4 pictures, she lost. Unfortunately, Heche's choice had consequences. Even though 6 Days, 7 Nights was a hit, her mainstream Hollywood possibilities dwindled. The stigma surrounding her relationship with Ellen cost her a $10 million movie deal and kept her out of major studio movies for over a decade. Heche was cast in smaller indie films and earned negative reviews despite her talent and achievement. Over 3 years, she loved and struggled with Ellen, Trusting that I could help her make peace was challenging. Love a lady without being gay. I suppose it was lots to take in. I departed Hollywood and moved to Ojai to simplify that process. Heche later called their relationship passionate and difficult. She claimed Ellen was too focused on wealth and their priorities were misaligned. Heche married cameraman Coleman LaFoon a year after their August 2000 breakup. Their son, Homer, became her career. Her personal troubles and public breakup with Ellen seemed to cement her status as a tabloid figure rather than an actress. After Ellen left, Heche's situation worsened. Heche drove into the desert on ecstasy shortly after their separation, which was disturbing. She claimed God was going to take her at a stranger's house and was temporarily hospitalized before being discharged. This unusual occurrence and her 2001 autobiography, Call Me Crazy, heightened the media's interest in her personal life. Heche revealed her childhood tragedy in her book and interviews. She said that her closeted gay father essayed her as a youngster and died of AIDS when she was 13. Heche assumed her brother's vehicle crash a year later was unintentional. Heche struggled to move forward in life and work. The mid-2000s TV sitcom Men in Trees helped her, but her movie career never recovered. Her divorce from LaFoon and relationship with actor James Tupper, with whom she had a second son, Atlas, were stormy. The couple split in 2018, her career after their breakup. My response will be gentle and I won't criticize Ellen. I will tell the truth about this event. Ellen reportedly stated she would not support or promote Anne's projects. Anne was starring in 6 Days, 7 Nights with Harrison Ford and advancing her career during their relationship. But once they parted, things got worse. The Ellen DenGeneres show became one of TV's most influential discussion shows, giving Ellen a huge platform. Celebrities used it to promote movies, series, and important projects. Anne claimed Ellen declined to bring her on the show, denying her a critical advertising platform. Exclusion matters. It's tougher to stay relevant without millions of eyes on your work. Ellen's hostility with Anne extended beyond her show. Anne thought Ellen may have exploited her industry contacts to kill other opportunities. Ellen was a pioneer in the LGBTQ movement in Hollywood, a close-knit community. He allegedly discouraged others from working with Anne, making her less important in Hollywood. This wasn't just Anne missing interviews. Ellen changed Anne's public image by not promoting her movies or acknowledging her. The tabloids covered the breakup, but Ellen's silence and seeming inability to contact with Anne later made Anne feel like an outsider. Why would have such a domain after 20 years of trying to silence someone so her name couldn't be discussed? The initial canceled, and I'll be uncanceled. My cancellation is lifted today. I'm done. Not only was Anne losing gigs, public opinion was turning against her. Visibility was key then. The industry was notified if Ellen didn't support her. Not just a messy breakup. Anne felt crippled by Ellen's influence in a career-changing circumstance. Besides Heche and Leslie, Ellen DeGeneres' life included other inexplicable deaths. Former Ellen Show DJ Steven Twitch Boss was discovered dead from a gunshot wound in December 2022. Fans were horrified by his suicide, remembering him as cheery and full of life. Ellen DeGeneres' beloved DJ and dancer Twitch always seemed to have it all. Wonderful family, amazing career, and enthusiasm that filled every room. His wife Allison Holker says things may not have been perfect. His farewell note hinted at hardships and secrets no one saw coming, she adds. Here, things go wild. Sean Diddy Combs is rumored to have put Twitch in touch with dark Hollywood secrets. The note Twitch left didn't answer anything, Allison said. It left her with numerous questions. Why has the happy, loving, and family-oriented guy been in such darkness? Twitch may have been trapped in a world he didn't select, perhaps coerced by strong people who wanted to protect their secrets. Diddy keeps appearing. Yeah, Diddy. Diddy's freak-off parties have long been Hollywood's worst-kept secret. They may look like fancy, pleasant events, but insiders have been whispering for years about the strange things that happen behind closed doors. It appears these after-hours activities aren't for the faint of heart or aim to make headlines. Through his tight relationship with Ellen, Twitch may have become too near to these shady gatherings and learned too much. Will you try to arrive early? I'm attempting to be early. Will you arrive early for my party? Yes, I am. No, don't be late in style. No problem. Not too late. Late, but not too. Did Twitch, who wanted to entertain, get caught in Hollywood's dark secrets? As Diddy's legal issues mount, the timing appears suspect. Could Twitch be holding on to something he couldn't live with? Was someone pressing him to stay quiet? Ellen and Diddy's bond may be deeper than seen on TV. Ellen reportedly took Twitch into this elite group, where he may have seen or heard things that made him a liability. Was his last note a threat he couldn't escape? That Twitch would quit is hard to believe for those who knew him. He was always planning, ready to spend time with family and start new ventures, according to Allison. Even if he was happy, something seemed wrong. His loved ones wonder what drove him to such a sad end. He went home discreetly and took an Uber to a nearby motel on Monday morning. After he didn't return, Allison worriedly reported him to the LAPD. Initial reports categorized him as a vital missing person. After failing to check out, he was found in his motel room, leaving friends and followers sad and seeking explanations. Twitch, a DJ, dancer, and social media star, died today at a Los Angeles hotel. The Ellen DeGeneres show benefited from his genuine charm and contagious smile. After meeting on So You Think You Can dancing and posting ecstatic dancing videos on Instagram, the couple had high hopes for 2023. A People source said they were booking events, brand deals, and other ventures. His next initiatives delighted him, and he was participating daily, the insider said. He considered another season as a So You Think You Can Dance judge. The show had been special to him since he was a runner-up. He returned as an all-star with Allison and lately as a judge. That judging role began around the time his longtime job as the Ellen DeGeneres show's DJ and producer ended in May with the show's final season. He built an admirable career in TV in movies like Magic Mike Gang's XL and Step Up 3D. However, TMZ reported that sources close to him say he wasn't when he died. Why would he self-harm if everything was fine? Twitch's closeness to Ellen and Diddy may have ensnared him, according to some admirers. Meet our guest DJ today. Everyone, Twitch, my favorite dancer. Steven Twitch Boss was an Ellen DeGeneres show favorite for his talent and cheery personality. Ellen loved Diddy, but other sources say she had a deeper relationship with him than most people knew. Besides becoming friends on the show, they were apparently regulars at VIP gatherings and private parties where secrets flowed like champagne. Ellen reportedly brought Twitch to these events. After entering that realm, some say it was hard to leave. Some believe Twitch's life changed after attending one of Diddy's freak-off parties. Twitch reportedly only attended birthday parties before this. My childhood birthday parties had cake. Finished, just cake. With Diddy's legal issues, a disturbing twist arises. Allegations are emerging that he may be part of a bigger manipulation and control network that silences the informed. Did Twitch, a dancer and DJ on a talk show, observe something he shouldn't have? Fans have also noticed a chilling pattern. Hollywood celebrities died in vehicle collisions or near-fatal accidents. Lisa Left Eye Lopes died in a suspicious collision while filming a Spiritual Awakening documentary. Kevin Hart survived a 2019 crash, but many believe his injuries were worse than stated. It was worse than expected. Just released video depicts comedian Kevin Hart's difficult recuperation from a vehicle incident that cracked his vertebrae 3 times. These instances may entail outside manipulation. Enjoy remote-controlled cars? Advanced technology may be used to stage these mishaps, say theorists. Hollywood seems to erase its star's legacy, which is even more astonishing. Leslie Jordan and Anne Heche were unusually absent from the 2023 Oscars in memoriam. The part honors Hollywood actors and leaders who died last year. In the video montage, Lenny Kravitz played the piano and sang Calling All Angels from 2004. John Travolta opened the part and got tearful, perhaps for Olivia Newton-John, his Grease co-star who died in August. They shared and informed us, touched our emotions, made us smile. And became beloved friends, will always be hopelessly loyal to Travolta reference Newton-John's movie song. Newton-John opened the montage, followed by James Caan, Raquel Welch, and Angela Lansbury. Twitter users lamented the excluded stars. One commenter regretted Heche's absence and labeled her underappreciated, not including the excellent, undervalued Anne Heche in their in memoriam montage. Another user asked, where was Leslie Jordan? Ellen DeGeneres has not commented on Anne Heche or Leslie Jordan's deaths. Could her quiet tell volumes? Some Hollywood insiders praise her altruism, while others accuse her of abusing her status. Fans relate Ellen to these questions. How much does she know? Is her role in these events more than apparent? That concludes this video, folks.